All right, some big breaking updates. Election Commission all set to announce poll dates for both Maharashtra and Jharkhand. Vedants, of course, this is a big update, something we've all been waiting for. The briefing to take place at about 3:30 p.m. today. Election Commission now all set to announce the poll dates for both Maharashtra as well as Jharkhand. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, the term ends on November 26th, and for Jharkhand, they will complete the term on Jan 5. Of course, Jharkhand had polls in 5 phases in 2019, and for Maharashtra, it was just a single-phased assembly election in 2019. Vedant, so big announcement there coming for both Maharashtra as well as Jharkhand. Perhaps the dates could be for some time in mid-November.
Absolutely, Radhika, and this means that the Model Code of Conduct will kick in and the campaign will also pick up pace. Of course, Prime Minister Modi, Rahul Gandhi, all these big wigs have been campaigning in Maharashtra, and Maharashtra is such a crucial state for the BJP as well as for the Congress. In fact, I'm being told Maria Shakil, a senior colleague, is joining us live on the phone line. So, Maria, the Election Commission all set to announce dates. The Model Code of Conduct will kick in, and of course, high-stakes campaign will begin.
Yes, absolutely. A very, very important battle, both in Maharashtra and in the state of Jharkhand. But Maharashtra is a state to watch out for, particularly, Vedant, given the fact that an election such as Haryana, where it was almost seen as a foregone conclusion, turned out to be a battle of full of surprises. Today is also the day that the BJP will be holding its first Central Election Committee meeting, which will be chaired by the Prime Minister at the party headquarters. As far as the Mahayuti is concerned, they have worked out their seat-sharing formula, which essentially means that the parties, the number of seats that these parties won in the last election, which is 2019, will be contesting on those seats. Of course, depending on who they decide to field, that's a different, if they decide to change that candidate, that's a different issue altogether. But those number of seats are the same, and in addition, they'll be getting almost 50 to 60 more seats, which means that BJP, which won 105 seats last time around, would be contesting on 150 to 160 more seats. Which essentially means that it will be the big partner in this alliance in the Mahayuti. As far as the Mahavikas Aghadi is concerned, all the alliance partners are in Delhi. They are holding talks in the national capital. They are also trying to ensure that the Mahavikas Aghadi partners appear to be a united house. They appear together, and before they actually ensure that there are any talks. So, be it Mukul Vasnik, who is in Congress in charge of the state of Maharashtra, then Nana Patole and others are in Delhi to ensure that everything goes pretty smoothly. But I think the larger message becomes important. It is the largest state in terms of not the geography, but also the population. It's one of the most densely populated states, seen as a melting pot, Mumbai in particular, Vedant. And it becomes important because there are multiple issues at play. The Maratha reservation, and this is a state to watch out for also because in 2024, the Lok Sabha polls, there was this concern that the BJP had when its number overall went down in this crucial state.
Is also being considered as far as Election Commission's announcement is concerned. We believe that, the elections will happen, particularly for Maharashtra post the, festive season. November 26th is when the term will end. So mid-November could perhaps be when elections will take place, especially in Maharashtra. So take us through the details. So EC briefing this afternoon.
Well, finally, the bugle is being sounded. I think political parties, as you are well aware, have already been preparing. They were wanting elections in Maharashtra and Jharkhand to be held along with Jammu and Kashmir as well as Haryana. And they were taken by surprise that the fact that they delinked Maharashtra as well as Jharkhand from the entire process. So the dates to be announced officially today. Also, the by-elections, for example, Wayanad, where Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has already announced her candidature from that constituency after Rahul Gandhi vacated. And wherever there are other vacancies, by-elections will be held. So it's in that backdrop now, as you were pointing out, 26th is the deadline of for the Election Commission to constitute the new house in Maharashtra. So they will definitely, whether it be a single phase or double phase, usually it's a two-phase in Maharashtra, and then Jharkhand has been five. Whether they'll try to, reduce that a little bit to facilitate. It has to be done after the festivities because Diwali and those other, festivals that come around that period. So it will be in that backdrop that the Election Commission will take note. Hopefully, they won't make the same mistake that they did in Haryana, where they announced a date and then changed the date later on, when they had the entire, paraphernalia. This is, after all, a constitutional body spending thousands of crores of rupees. They need to get their dates correct. You can't, the empire can't keep changing the dates once they announce it. And that too, in the Haryana's case, which came under a lot of criticism from the opposition parties, because it was requested by the BJP to change the date. So it's in this backdrop now that the Election Commission will announce both Maharashtra and Jharkhand, which are extremely important and critical for both the BJP as well as the Congress, as you are well aware. For the Congress party and the Shiv Sena and the NCP, Sharad Pawar, they are in an alliance. They're trying to find a formation. And in Jharkhand, there is an alliance between the Congress and the JMM, which has to be taken forward.